Hi, I'm Sherry Cook, Administrator of the Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission. As partners with Texans Standing Tall and the Texas Department of Transportation, we are committed to reducing underage drinking and its related consequences by educating about and enforcing underage drinking laws. I want to thank you for taking time to view this video and for considering how you too can help the Zero Alcohol for Youth campaign.
Alcohol continues to be the drug of choice among Texas youth, and the consequences of that alcohol use are especially tragic on Texas highways. The Texas Department of Transportation reports that in 2010, 2,645 drivers under 21 were involved in alcohol-related crashes in Texas. A total of 8,929 youth under 21 were arrested for DUI.
Drinking and driving is not the only concern when it comes to underage alcohol use. Data indicates that girls now rival their male counterparts in alcohol use and its associated negative consequences, such as public drunkenness and violation of liquor laws. Other consequences of underage alcohol use include alcohol poisoning, poor grades, low test scores, skipping class, and dropping out of school, as well as unwanted and unplanned sexual activity.
In 2007, the Surgeon General wrote the first ever call to action to reduce underage drinking. His report indicated that alcohol is everyone's problem and everyone's responsibility.
Well, I've had people I've known, and both on the victim side and on the perpetrator side, who have been in some horrendous situations because of alcohol. Deaths, imprisonment, and many lives ruined on all sides. So it becomes important when you see the real-life devastation that comes from it.
It's a major public safety concern and an issue that affects everybody in the community. It's not just a single episode. For example, when a kid gets alcohol, that's just where the problem begins, and there's so many different avenues that it branches out into that it's a concern for everyone in the community.
My advice to law enforcement is that they be consistent in that they get the word out about what the consequences are for adults, because I think a lot of adults who provide these parties don't know what the consequences are for them.
The rest of this video will highlight ways you can be a part of the solution. Texans Standing Tall has addressed youth alcohol use through community prevention efforts since its founding in 1997. TST is a statewide coalition representing a broad spectrum of community and statewide stakeholders whose goal is to support and create healthier and safer communities for our youth. Our vision is to make alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs irrelevant in the lives of youth. Texans Standing Tall has been involved from the start with implementation of the Zero Alcohol for Youth laws and continues to be a leader in the effort.
The Zero Alcohol for Youth campaign is designed to be a youth-led, youth-driven, and adult-supported campaign to promote and create community change. Students involved in the project will learn to be civically engaged leaders.
The campaign is designed to increase knowledge, enforcement, and adjudication of underage drinking laws in order to reduce crashes as well as other risky behaviors caused by underage alcohol use. Students involved in the campaign follow a step-by-step process to reduce underage drinking by raising awareness and engaging key community stakeholders.
With people under 21, the most precious things you can take from them is their time, their money, and their freedom, and continuing out with what the driver's license suspension, the community service, and the fine, where they realize what the consequences to drinking or possessing alcohol are.
The most important thing is that once in a while somebody gets caught and somebody gets prosecuted.
As a law enforcement officer, our step is detecting it, and it takes the judicial system, takes the prosecutor, and more important, takes the family and the community to combat this underage drinking.
We understand that reducing underage drinking is a long-term process. This campaign offers training and other resources to support a community in creating positive change every step of the way. TST will be your guide through the process of implementing best practices and effective strategies to achieve your goals.
Join with us in being a part of the solution. Consider how you can create community change by holding adults accountable for their role in reducing underage drinking. You will be helping some of the best and brightest youth in your community hone skills that will enable them to be the civic leaders of tomorrow.